Rest in peace.
Amazing grace.
They had big dreams and big hearts, the sweet faces of the children gone too soon.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is Zion again with another video. This video today that I'm making, it's a sad one, and but I thought this incident happened last Tuesday, and I was supposed to drop the video about this incident that happened, but each time I try to do a video I get too emotional, and I couldn't just get through with the video. If you guys haven't heard it over the news or on the news on the radio stations or watch it on TV, there was a shooting that took place last week Tuesday in the school, Robb Elementary School in Houston, Texas, and 19 children were killed and 2 teachers. I think a total of 21 or 19, a total of 21 I think. 19 fourth graders, 19 children killed, mostly around the age of 10, and with 2 teachers. Now, it is so sad that you get up in the morning, you get your son or you get your daughter ready for school, you take them to the bus stop, and the bus comes and pick them and take them to school, or you go drop them at school yourself, and it doesn't just occur to you at all that this could be the last time that you're seeing your child. And the next thing you're hearing is over the news that there's a shooting at the school where your child is. You drive over to the school, and as a parent, you want to do whatever normal parent would want to do. You want to rush into the class to try to save your child. But you can't even do that because the authorities, the police, they've barricaded to where you cannot even go through to go save your child. These 2 teachers that were killed, they were killed trying to save the lives of those children. One of the teachers, her name Irma, I think it's Irma Garcia, who died. The husband died a couple of days later just because of the heartbreak of losing the wife. This shooter, what is this guy's name again? Guys, I forgot the guy's name, the shooter's name, but the shooter, I'm actually losing daylight, guys. I just said let me come outside and do this video real quick. I'm losing daylight, so bear with me. This video is not really clear, but the shooter was 18 years old, came to the school, gained access to the school, went straight to the classroom and started shooting on children. Talking about this story right now just reminded me of what happened in my country. Most of y'all that watch me here not from my country, and some of you are from where I come from, Cameroon. We've had crisis in my country for a very long time, and it intensified since 2016, I believe, where military people, they just hung on killing the indigenes from southern Cameroons, and the thing has gotten so complicated to where children that go to school, they are getting killed. So me talking about this thing right now that happened in Texas, it's really making me journey back to what happened in my country, those children that were killed as well at school in my country. It is so sad. It is so heartbreaking. You know what, guys? It is sad. I mean, if you're a parent, losing a child is the worst thing that you can ever think of. I have lost a child, and losing a child, it's heartbreaking. It is heartbreaking. You go see your child off to school, or you put your child on the bus and you kiss your child. See you later. But you don't know that that's the last time you're seeing your child alive. These children were killed. This gunman, he's only 18 as well. Before he came to school, he had made an online post talking about what he was going to do. And shortly after that, he shot the grandmother on the head. And then went to school now with a rifle and shot those children and the 2 teachers. Guys, I want this thing to sink in. Just imagine those children that were killed. They could have been your child. It could have been your own child. It could have been your cousin, your niece, your nephew. Innocent children. And to think that this is not the first. There was a time in the United States of America where these school shootings was like a pandemic. I remember the Sandy Hook shooting. I think it was 2012? I can't remember what year was the Sandy Hook. 26 students were killed. And you're asking yourself, what are the authorities doing in that United States of America? What are they doing as far as gun laws? Restricting people. People can just go and buy a gun. And that's why they are able to commit so much atrocities with these guns. There are no very strict gun rules that have been put in place to restrict people from buying guns. Even a mad person can get a gun in America and can go and do whatever they want to do. It is really heartbreaking. I had to gather courage to come and sit down here and talk about this because I was crushed watching the videos, watching the survival, the kids that have survived, and they are recounting their stories. I'm going to show you guys some of the faces of the children that have been lost. I remember last time I had a show with channel name Asking for a Friend. I had a show with her, and we talked about mental health. Guys, we don't just not know what to do and then we just come and sit on YouTube and just talk. Some of these things that we talk about, most of these things that we talk about, there are things to be taken very seriously. This boy, this child that went and opened fire in these children, you can't tell me this guy must have suffered from something. Mental health. Tell me what normal person is going to take a gun, load it, and go to school and open fire on innocent children, one after the other? Which normal person in their right senses is going to do that? This child was sick. One of the cops that were there had to open fire and kill him. So he got shot and he died. The child, from what we gather, had some kind of altercation with the grandmother about a phone bill or something. And I guess that's what triggered him to shoot the grandmother, and then went on to shooting these children in school. We need to pay attention to our children. We need to pay attention to people with mental health. I tell you, the last time we talked about, I remember Dr. Veronica Fortune. She called in and she said some things about mental health. There was some There was a list that I went through, and I read a couple of signs that you can detect from somebody that may be suffering from mental health. Guys, when you sit around your children or your family member or anybody, that they don't have to be your family member, just when you start to see some kind of erratic behaviors, some kind of behaviors that you cannot explain, or the way they talk, or keep an eye on it. Don't just ignore, because this person may be undergoing some kind of mental problems that you don't know of, that has not been diagnosed. Most of these shooters that just open fire, innocent people, they have mental problems. None of them is normal. Will just come in, open fire, and start shooting. No. Something triggers them to go out there and shoot innocent people. It's so difficult for me making this video. I have been crushed by this since Tuesday that this thing happened. Many of you out there are mothers. Many of you out there are fathers. Just think about this. And I pray this should never be our portion. And for the families that this thing has happened to, may the Almighty God really, really console them. May God console them. Give them divine peace to actually bear this. I'm going to leave you guys to watch again this video. And guys, pray for the families of these victims. Pray that such a thing will never be your portion. Every time that your child or your family or your loved one leaves the house, pray and cover them with the precious blood of Jesus Christ, because when they go out there, you don't never know if they're going to make it back. Don't take this lightly, you guys. It is well. So I'll see you guys in my next video. But until then, you guys stay safe, stay blessed, take care of yourselves and each other. Bye, guys.
Rest in peace.
Amazing grace.
They had big dreams and big hearts, the sweet faces of the children gone too soon. 8-year-old Uzia Garcia was just learning to play football. He enjoyed passing the pigskin with his doting grandfather. Xavier Javier Lopez was 10. He loved to dance. He also enjoyed skateboarding, and his favorite subject in school was art. Amory Jo Garza had just made the honor roll. She made her father very proud. Eliana Cruz Torres enjoyed baseball. Here she is ready to hit a home run. Tess Marie Mata was also 10. She really liked milkshakes. Here she is dancing up a storm to Bruno Mars. Lexi Rubio was described as a bright light to everyone who knew her. Jose Flores was a big baseball fan. He loved school. Rod was 10 years old. She loved gymnastics class. Rigilio Torres called himself a difference maker at school. He was 10. Annabelle Guadalupe Rodriguez showed a lot of school spirit, recently celebrating Field Day. Her cousin, Jackie Cesares, also lost her life. She looks like an angel as she celebrated her first communion 2 weeks ago. Alethea Ramirez held a chocolate chip cupcake to celebrate turning 10. 11-year-old Miranda Manthis had a smile that would light up the room. There are others, all 10 years old. Matt Rodriguez was described as a sweet, smart little girl. Nevea Bravo's cousin says she's flying with the angels now.
My dad.
Ellie Garcia made this video for her dad, who was working and couldn't attend her birthday party.
I love you, Dad.
Yala Nicole Seguero posted this game day photo, ready to watch a basketball game at school. Her cousin, Yese Carmelo Levanos, was also killed. Layla Salazar proudly holds her first place field day ribbons. So many broken hearts, little ones who had so much to live for.